Bucky and Sly found my father's gun?
In the attic, under the eaves, one afternoon last spring.
The gun went off, Justice. And I pray to my God every day since that day that those boys weren't hurt. But I didn't think, I never thought anybody would find it, that it was loaded. Luke came by and I lied to him.
I know.
Did you tell Donnelly about the gun?
No. No, when I couldn't get a straight story out of Mary Mae, I figured there was a good reason. So I emptied the gun. There were 4 rounds left. The boys fired 1.
And the other one killed my father. Where is it now?
Well, Laura and I did a pretty good search of the attic, and we found something else.
My father's blood. Is that Daddy's gun?
As I remember it, yes.
Mary Mae, you said that Bradley started to carry the gun after he was receiving threats and hate mail, and that it was Eugene who insisted he carry the gun.
Yes.
And it was licensed?
Yes.
Then it's registered.
Mary Mae, after you put the things in the attic, what did you do then?
I mourned, and I kept silent. And I endured Isabel's pain and her anxiety. And I watched you children try to understand why your father had left where he had gone. And I told the police the same thing I told them. That he had walked down the stairs one night, and he disappeared, and I never saw him again. And if I did the wrong thing, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to understand. But this much I know, Mary Mae, you did what you thought you had to do.
And I would do it all over again.
Mae, do you have any idea why the investigation was stopped?
I think it's because the men who hounded Bradley to suicide realized what had happened and maybe even guessed at what I had done or something like it. And I guess they figured that the sooner Bradley was out of the news, the better it was for them. And so they stopped it there.
Bastard. How have you done it? Mae, how have you carried this?
As Justice said, I did what I felt I had to do. And then I had my children. I had Bradley's children, David and Itis and their children and all my babies here.
You know, I'm having a real hard time getting my head around this. I will not believe that my father killed himself. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. This cannot be the whole story.
Why do you think not?
Because he wouldn't have given them that. He wouldn't have given them his life.
Justice, the gun was in his hand.
He loved himself. He couldn't have loved the world as much as he did if he didn't love himself. He believed in forgiveness. He knew that you loved him, that Mama loved him, that Uncle David and Itis, that you all would have stood by him through anything. He knew that. He had no reason.
Oh, Lord, Justice. Don't you think I've said that litany over and over and over in my head? But you weren't there. You didn't hear him. You didn't see him that night. And he had the gun in his hand, Justice.
I cannot accept that my father killed himself. And I won't accept it.
Maybe it's nothing that I can't do anything to help you, Justice. What do you...
May I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Please.
We can't do anything tonight. I suggest we all try to get some shut-eye. And meet again tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you.
God, I'm so sorry, but I can't do anything.
You have, Luke. You have.
Good night.
Granny Mae.
Huh?
I am going to see Luke out. And I have to take a turn around the block.
Then turn down the light. I was awakened by a bang, an explosion. I thought it was thunder.